Alright, today's the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen, amen. Today's a new day, great day, grand day, and I'm coming back with another video. Hey. Welcome everybody back to the channel. Welcome everybody who is new. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sabrina. I am your virtual bestie. And I do all types of videos on this channel. I do anywhere from lifestyle vlog type of content, and lately I've been doing a lot of finances, increasing your coin business, entrepreneur, tips and tricks type videos. So if you're interested in that type of content, definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Alright, in my previous video, I talked more detail about what ChatGPT was, what you can do with it, and gave some ideas. Definitely go ahead and check that video out if you don't know what it is. So, because in this video, I'm not going to explain what it is. I'm going to go more into detail of what the topic is. So, just in case you have one of those questions. But as you can see in the thumbnail and title, I am going to be talking about how ChatGPT can help you improve your credit. Like anything else, this is just advice. I am not a professional, so I'm just giving you what I have studied, learned, and grown, and researched, and did all that good stuff. So it is, you're using this advice at your own discretion. ChatGPT has been a really great resource for a lot of things that I have been doing and using lately. As we know, credit is very important, and we need to make sure that we keep it in line. And ChatGPT is a great resource and to use it along with your credit repair journey. So the very first step in this credit repair journey, you need to pull your credit report. That means you need to have everybody and they mama and them that you're credit on. That's usually Experience, Equinox, and I don't want to say Expedia, but you'll see all three that I have. My mind's blank, but you see what I'm talking about. You want to make sure you pull those credit reports, see what's all on there, see what needs to be corrected, what needs to be disputed. You go through all that first. After you pull out your credit report, now it's time to go to ChatGPT and ask questions about strategies. How should I repair my credit? What are things I need to look for and do? And then, all right, the first question I'm going to ask is, what are the steps to repairing credit? Okay, now here we go. We have all the questions right here. So look, to let you know right now, like I told you, the Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, pull up your credit report, tells you where to go to get it. Review your credit report. Then it also says dispute. Errors, we're going to go in later talking about how to dispute. Make sure you pay your bills on time, reduce your debt, high credit utilization, make sure you're not putting yourself more in debt. Negotiate with creditors. You can even ask, how do you negotiate with creditors? What are ways you can negotiate with creditors? Things you can say to creditors. Those are questions that you can literally ask. And I'm going to ask in a minute just to see what they will say. It says establish new credit cautiously and monitor your progress. So let's go back up to negotiate with creditors. Let's ask a question. So next question, how do you negotiate with creditors? And boom, here's some more advice on how to negotiate with your creditor. Assess your financial situation. Assess your financial situation. Contact your creditors. Reach out to your creditors via phone and writing. Initiate the negotiation process. Explain your financial difficulties. Explain your willingness to resolve the debt. Be prepared to provide details about your income expenses and, talk to them. And then it says understand your rights and options. Familiarize yourself with your rights as a consumer and the options available to you when negotiating with creditors. Research relevant laws and regulations that may protect you from unfair practices and harassment. So that's something we're going to look in a little bit later. But so here you go. And then propose a repayment plan. Request debt settlement, and you can request it to be reduced. And one more question I'm going to ask. My next question, I'm just going to see what they say. What are examples of things to say when negotiate with creditors? And here you go. Here are some examples you can actually say to them, depending on the thing. If you want to express your financial situation, I'm expressing my financial difficulties and I'm committed to addressing my debt responsibly. I understand the importance of fulfilling my obligations and want to work towards finding a solution. Another one, I recently lost my job and have been struggling to find stable employment. And then you can that's you just explaining your financial situations. Propose a repayment. Here you go. There's some options there. Request a temporary payment arrangement. Mention your efforts to resolve the debt. I'm actively working on improving my financial situation and have taken steps to reduce expenses and increase my income. And then ask for financial. You can ask for different things like, consider my financial circumstances. Would the creditor be willing to accept a reduced amount as a full settlement? Is it possible of negotiating a lower interest rate or waiving late fees to make the debt more manageable? These are questions that you can actually ask and that are available to you. So here you go. Another thing I do is ask for the laws, the different laws for credit repair. You also want to do your own research outside of GPT, but they give you, as like I said, a good solid knowledge of what to do. Now let's ask for credit repair laws. All right, here are some of the laws that they have said that you can read through. Credit repair laws are a set of they're regulations that everyone has to abide by. You're allowed to have your credit repaired, a free credit report every 12 months. You know what I mean? Making sure everything's accurate. They have to reasonably they gave them 30 days to remove or correct whatever was disputed. So here are some of the things that you can look and research that is your law, that is your right as a consumer. And then also do know that there are different states that have different laws and regulations depending on your state. So you also should look by your state. So as you're searching, you always say whatever your state, what, like I can say what are. And as I mentioned, I just put down what are Nevada's. Nevada doesn't really have a specific credit repair or credit laws, but there are other states that do, so it's good to also check locally and see what those laws are as well. And then when it comes to the disputing of and what to say and what to put in a letter, you could actually ask ChatGPT, hey, can write me a dispute letter to Experian, to this credit company about this is a fraudulent charge, da 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 da. Give them your information and they will put it all together for you. Or you can just ask for a template and say, hey, ChatGPT, I want a template on how to dispute a charge, and they can give you that as well. Now we're going to ask for a template, a dispute template. All right, my first question is create a credit dispute letter template. Here you go. So here it shows you right now what you need, what the basis of what it should look like, the creditor name, the account number, and the inaccuracy, whatever was going wrong with it. And then here you go. Another question you can ask for dispute is, so the next question you can ask is how to send credit dispute letters. Okay, so here we go. We have number 1, write your form or letter. As we can see, gather your documents supporting to show proof of why it's inaccurate if you have anything like that. Send the letter via certified mail. It's recommended that you send it that way. Make sure you have copies of everything that you are sending. Wait for response, making sure that you are definitely keeping tabs on it, because it's sometimes, waiting 30 days, a lot can happen in 30 days. You may forget, so making sure you mark that in your calendar to make sure you're waiting for response, checking your mail, checking your email, checking all those things. Review the investigation results once you receive, and then from there you can take further action if necessary to make sure what needs to be. And if the credit bureau does not resolve the dispute to your satisfaction or inaccuracy persists, you may need to escalate the matter further, and this involves another step, or seek legal assistance. That goes to a whole nother step, but at least what the first step is and what you need to do. Another way of creating a dispute letter with ChatGPT is you can ask them this question. I'm about to ask you to write a credit dispute letter. Before I ask, I need you to ask me 25 questions that will help to get the best results. So, alrighty, so here you go. Here is the questions that you can answer the best of your ability. And instead of you having kind of a generic type dispute letter like this, you're going to have something with the names, and it'll be a little bit more detailed and catered to the specific reason. I can't say the word, y'all, but you know what I'm trying to say, of what you're trying to dispute off your credit. You can also ask for highly recommended credit monitoring sites and credit monitoring places that you can go to, and what you should be doing and how often you should be looking at your credit. You can ask those questions, and if you have any more questions about credit and how to restore it, ChatGPT is a good place to go to and to get those questions answered. And the next question we're going to ask is, what is the best credit monitoring website? All right, here you go. Here are some options they have given you to look at. So you have Experience, Transfusion, Equifax, Credit Karma, and Identity Force. ChatGPT gives you a good start, a good solid foundation of knowledge of what to do. If you have things a little bit more complex on your credit report, or complex questions that are beyond GPT, then I highly recommend you to definitely go to a professional to get those questions answered. But if you just have some minor rinky-dink or things that have been sitting on your credit for 500 years and they need to get off, things of that such nature that need to go, you can definitely use these type of resources and tools and things that they can offer to help you repair your credit. I hope that you find this video very helpful. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you made it to the end of this video, definitely go ahead and put a heart in the comment section. If you have more questions about ChatGPT and things that you can do with it, definitely go ahead in the comment section, put that as well. Are you on your credit repair journey? How's that going for you? Definitely go ahead and answer that question down below as well. As I say always, I appreciate the love and support that you guys show this channel. I have more videos to come, so make sure you guys are subscribed. Catch you guys in my next video, and as always, guys, God bless. Mwah.